Pro-crypto lawyer John Deaton, who is also the founder of CryptoLaw media outlet, has taken to Twitter to comment on the current case of Grayscale against the SEC regarding the conversion of GBTC into a Bitcoin ETF. However, he took this topic a little further and made a comment regarding the current lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple Labs, as to whether it should pass on to the U.S. Supreme Court as well. Welcome to XRP Insider. We provide the latest news of XRP Ripple. To stay updated with exciting news, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To know more, please watch till the end. Deaton commented on a tweet by Twitter user @AP_abacusum, who wrote that there was a chance that the case of Grayscale could be moved to the U.S. Supreme Court. He added that sharp legal sources are impressed with the Grayscale's brief in front of the D.C. Circuit and believe a win is possible. The founder of CryptoLaw stated that he reckons a win is more than possible. He considers the odds that Grayscale will win in the D.C. Circuit to be 50-50, and should the case move to the U.S. Supreme Court, the chances to win against the SEC are 75 to 80%. Deaton believes that the denial of Grayscale's request to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, while the regulator has already allowed Bitcoin futures and short ETFs, is arbitrary and capricious. John Deaton then stated that if the SEC's stand against Ripple would go as far as taking the case to the U.S. Supreme Court, he is certain that the court decision would be made in favor of the blockchain giant. I have zero doubt that the current makeup of the U.S. Supreme Court will rule in favor of Ripple if it goes that far. Currently, the Ripple SEC case is the responsibility of the U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York. The lawyer mentioned the decision of the Supreme Court in the case of West Virginia v. EPA, which was made in late June last year. The EPA is the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. In this case, which was about the power of the EPA to regulate carbon emissions to prevent climate change, the court's ruling drove the U.S. Congress to forbid the EPA to regulate emissions from plants. Hence, there is a parallel to the SEC trying to regulate the crypto space, and winning the case against Ripple is the first step to gaining power over the nascent industry. The token of one of the top projects on XRP ledger, Solo, has been listed on the Bitmart crypto exchange. The Cayman Islands-based exchange, with trading volume in excess of $500 million, is another centralized crypto platform along with Huobi and Gate that decided to launch trading of perhaps the most hyped token on XRPL other than XRP. Trading of Solo on Bitmart is already open on the spot market against USDT. The token trades at 17 cents per Solo, which has 100% of its 400 millionth offering in circulation and is valued at $67.54 million market capitalization. Sologenic is an open-source decentralized finance platform on XRP Ledger. In addition to the classic decentralized exchanges and NFT marketplace opportunities, it is possible to create and trade tokenized assets yourself on Sologenic. In addition, Solonex, a tokenized brokerage solution for financial institutions, has been developed. The platform also issues its own cryptocurrency debit cards and runs a decentralized wallet. One of the architects of XRP Ledger and current Ripple CTO, David Schwartz, has also expressed support for Sologenic. As a big NFT enthusiast, Schwartz exhibited his work on the Sologenic marketplace, saying it was pretty amazing. The token itself, Solo, is actively used as a payment method on the decentralized exchange and NFT platform, and it is also used as a voting asset for managing Sologenic. A handful of cryptocurrency industry players who took part in workshops at the World Economic Forum annual meeting paint a picture of increased collaboration within the space in 2023. Key figures from the wider cryptocurrency space painted a picture of increased dialogue and collaboration at the World Economic Forum annual meeting in Davos. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology remained but a small part of the projects and initiatives discussed and workshopped at the annual WEF conference high in the Swiss Alps. However, an increased number of sessions focused on the sector suggests that the wider world is looking for synergies between traditional finance and decentralized finance. This theme emerged from a number of interviews conducted by Cointelegraph during January's conference in Davos. Senior executives from XRP 41 cents issuer Ripple and USD Coin USDC $1 stable coin firm Circle highlighted the importance of embracing solutions and systems that are creating tangible utility and value. Circle and Ripple had a bird's-eye view of the wider crypto and blockchain conversation in Davos, given their participation outside the WEF conference at a myriad of crypto-focused events like Blockchain Hub Davos and GBBC's Blockchain Central. Ripple's team rented out office space in Davos to conduct meetings and business during the WEF conference. Cointelegraph met Ripple's APAC managing director, Brooks Entwistle, inside their Davos hub to discuss the firm's involvement at this year's conference. Entwistle painted an interesting picture as an individual who has been to past WEF annual meetings in different roles for different companies and organizations from as early as 2009. The presence of crypto and blockchain industry participants has come to the fore in recent years, as Entwistle explained. What you notice over time is the crowd changes, the promenade changes, and, certainly with crypto over the past few years, that has been the case. In May 2022, you could not walk down the promenade without being offered a Bitcoin pizza. However, the prolonged downturn across conventional and cryptocurrency markets, coupled with seismic events like the collapse of FTX late last year, has made a noticeable mark on the number of crypto ecosystem participants that set up shop at the conference in 2023. The likes of FTX, who had a stall at the conference last year, were nowhere to be seen. Instead, blockchain infrastructure providers like Filecoin and Hedera had a notable presence, alongside the likes of Circle. Other firms maintained a presence outside the conference at their own event, like CV Labs Blockchain Hub and, at Davos Hotel Europe, GBDC's Blockchain Central. But Entwistle drew a silver lining around the decreased number of crypto stalls along the promenade, suggesting that more fruitful dialogue has been possible at the WEF conference. It's definitely more muted now, but we're actually having a really good WEF. With some of the noise and hype gone, the conversations and ability to go deep present more of an opportunity. Ripple's APAC head highlighted his belief that progress was being made in terms of dialogue and understanding of crypto, given that the number of panels within the event had increased from 2 sessions in 2022 to 7 in 2023, stating, "If you think about the 2 parallel tracks, the industry pushing the agenda outside on the street, around Davos, and around the region, and then what's going on inside. That infiltration over time, why it's important, why regulators and banks need to talk about it, and why it should be a broader topic than just what's happening at a nightcap here or a panel there along the promenade. Whether there should be more representation from the crypto and blockchain ecosystem inside WEF is a more complex question to consider." Entwistle believes topics with a broad reach outside of the crypto ecosystem need wider representation with projects, protocols, and tools that offer value and insights into vexing global issues. He added, "You need all those different forms represented, but I also think we have to use those slots wisely, use the panels wisely when you do get in front of this group, and make sure that people understand real-world utility." Entwistle said the general thrust of crypto conversations inside the WEF annual meeting was focused on why the industry exists and what it's building. For Ripple, that has been cross-border payments and liquidity provision. Other crypto proponents have been driving conversations around blockchain-based CBDCs and carbon credit initiatives. While a more specific discourse took place at the WEF annual meeting, conversations and business between TradFi and DeFi flowed freely along the Davos promenade. Cointelegraph moderated a number of panels during the week, one of which involved mainstream banks Pifrance and Arab Bank discussing TradFi's relationship with the industry. A key takeaway was the fact that both these traditional financial institutions were offering cryptocurrency custody services for private clients, clearly showing that TradFi is already exposed to the asset class. Regulatory and process controls remain hurdles, but the industries are already cross-pollinating on their own terms. What remains to be seen is whether the cryptocurrency and blockchain space will continue to camp out along the promenade in the years to come. Entwistle thinks that may well be the case, given the proximity and ability for the sectors to intermingle, stating, "I would expect that Web3, crypto, blockchain, if we do our job and convince the world that we are actually needed, and we certainly believe we are, that we'll have a place at the table for a long time here. We would like to make it clear that this is not a platform designed expressly to offer financial advice, and we are not requesting that you invest in any particular business. This is just a route used to deliver instructional material to your door." See you again soon on XRP Insider, the leading source for cryptocurrency news.